Hi students, hope you all are fine. Children, today we shall continue the chapter, the thief story from page number 11. So I'm going to read the first paragraph from that chapter. You should follow the lines. Make sure that you have your textbook with you. Page number 11. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. So, when the train had gone, I didn't get into the train. So when the train had gone, the train has already left from the station. I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. So I was alone in that platform. It was late night. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. So I was alone, and I didn't have any idea where to spend the night because I haven't any friends in that city, because I always believed that friends are more trouble than help, and I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. Actually, near the station, I saw many hotels, but I didn't take a room in that hotels because I was a 15-year-old boy, and someone will definitely doubt why this boy alone has taken a room. That was the big question. So the only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. So the only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. I stole his notes. I robbed him. So he was the only person who has put that much faith upon me. So, leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. Here, the word bazaar means market. Okay, so leaving the station, I left the station. I walked slowly through the bazaar. I was slowly walking through the market in my short career as a thief. So, when I left the station, my mind was wandering here and there. Short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. So, in my short career as a thief, you already know that Hari Singh was at the age of 15, he was a young boy. So, in my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. So I saw how people will react when they are being robbed, or when they lost their precious, their valuable things. How they will act. I have made a deep study on that. He continues, the greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance face. The greedy man showed fear. The a greedy person will show fear, and a rich person will show what? Showed anger, and the poor man showed acceptance, means acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft. So Hari Singh said that first one, a greedy person will be very fearful when he knows that he has been robbed, and a rich man will get very angry. The poor man will show acceptance. But in Anil's case, so but I knew that Anil's face when he discovered the theft, what will be the feeling of Anil. So when he discovered the theft would show only a touch of sadness. He will not become fearful. He will not become angry. He will not show acceptance. His face will only show the feeling of sadness, because Anil put that much faith in Hari Singh. He trusted Hari Singh, and Hari Singh cheated him very badly. Not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November, and a light drizzle added to my discomfort. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. At last, I reached in the Maidan, and there I sat on a bench. The night was chilly. It was early November, and a light drizzle, drizzle means a light shower. Okay, shower. So, and a light shower added to my discomfort. So I was very irritated, and I was very nervous, because I did a hellish thing. I did a bad thing. I cheated Anil, who has put a trust in me. So I cheated him. So that made my mind very sad. So when the rain started, it's not a rain, it's a shower, a drizzle started. It added a discomfort. It increased my discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily, but soon the shower or the drizzle, soon the shower or the drizzle changed into a heavy rain. So it changed into a heavy rain. So my shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. So these two sentences show that the power of rain. Heavily, the rain has fallen upon his body. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. So I went back to the bazaar. So I spent a little bit time in the Maidan, and after that I went back to the market, or I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight, and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. I sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. That means the clock struck 12 o'clock. The clock struck 12. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. I searched for the notes. It was there, but it became very damp. Damp, the word damp here means wet. Okay, damp from the rain. So Anil's money, in the morning he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema, but now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. So when I felt the notes, when I took the bundle of the notes, it was very wet or it was very damp. So I thought that it was not my money, it was Anil's money. In the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. If I hadn't robbed him, if I hadn't stolen the money of Anil, what will happen? What would happen? He would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. He would have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to a cinema. But now I had it all. But right now I have that whole 600 rupees with me. I couldn't cook his meals, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. So when I thought about Anil, three things came to my mind. The first one is I couldn't cook his meals. I did all the culinary works, all the menial labors in Anil's house. Right now I can't. From this day onwards, I can't do that works, run to the bazaar or learn to write whole sentences anymore. And Anil has said that he will teach me whole lessons. He will teach me whole sentences. He will give me education. He will teach me how to read and how to write whole sentences. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Actually, I have forgotten. I didn't remember the words of Anil that he would teach me how to read and write. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter to steal and sometimes just as simple to be caught. What's the word here says? I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees if I learned how to read and write. If I got the right education, my growth will be limitless. So it was simple matter to steal. I realized here Hari Singh recognized or realized that taking someone's possession was a simple thing. It was a simple matter to steal. It was a simple matter to rob. And sometimes just as simple to be caught. So, but to be a really big man, a clever and respected man was something else. But if to become a good person or to become a respected person was not about stealing someone's possession. It is something different. It is something valuable. So, just as simple to be caught, but to be really a big man, a clever and respected man was something else. To become a clever, to become a respected man, or to lead a good life was something different. I should go back to Anil. I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. So at last, Hari Singh came into a decision that he must go back to Anil only for learning, only to learn how to read and how to write a whole sentence. So here, this sentence shows that Hari Singh's deep desire to get education or to get a good quality education or his deep desire to learn how to read or how to write, how to add numbers, all these things. Okay, so because he realized that, he knew that by getting a good education, he can achieve whatever he wants or whatever he needs. Okay, so children, today we are going to wind up this class. Hope you all would have understood what we have learned here today. Thank you for children. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.